Maybe this will be split into two parts, even though I said I barely got any hard drive space. But these recordings don't take up nearly as much space as my little 4 pages. So I'll just keep recording for like, I don't know, maybe 15 odd minutes or so, and it can be split into two at some point. Man, I'm gonna have a lot of freaking editing, because like I said at the start of the section, I've still got little busters to edit together. Also, this guy right here. I mean, this woman actually. You assumed my gender, you pig. It's one of the lost victims of the FES syndrome that's causing stir. Gonna get a meaningful response out of this person. So yeah, they kind of look like weird zombies. Kind of weird. I wonder how it looks zoomed in. It probably still looks weirdly pixelated, I don't know. Anyways, I'm off to sing some karaoke. I feel like karaoke is the only thing we can really afford. I mean, we could afford to go to the arcade once, but then we wouldn't be able to even go to karaoke. It's like, all I want to know is how much karaoke boosts, you know? Is it just 2 points, 1 point? I don't know. But we sleep early because we're ill. You know, on the desktop of the laptop, right? You know that you know, the taskbar, it has like, you know, a well report thing down there now as well, you know? And it said downpour tomorrow earlier, right? And I was like thinking, it's like, yeah, that could be true. As in, I'll record for silent till downpour tomorrow. It's like, ha 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 ha. Yeah, shit joke. Highly unlikely to happen now, because I've got way too much of a build-up of videos to edit together. I will not be able to record for that tomorrow, bro. It's gonna be a good few hours of freaking video editing of this stuff. Overhear conversation. I went to the arcade again yesterday, and when you know it, I spent my entire allowance. Yeah, I know, don't go to the arcade, man, they'll rip you off. Go to the karaoke instead, it's cheaper. I got seriously hooked on that punching game. The upside is that I feel like I got strong since I'm sore now. That's probably a mall, right? It's a good selection, but they're always packed. When I play a particular machine, it really depends on what day of the week it is. Yeah, that's exactly why, I guess. Specific days they will have the horror game there. So you got the horror game, you've got some quiz game that boosts your academics. Not sure if there's a game there related to charm. I think the punching game they're talking about gives a boost to either the protagonist stats or their personas stats. I can't remember. It's basically pointless unless you've, you know, maxed out all your stats and you've got nothing better to do, you know? But yeah. Oh really, let's see what cabs are open. That is, you can spot me some change. No way, you still owe me for that game of Super Neo all the way back in 2003. Are we making references of sorts? I don't know, first bell phone. You know, this game actually does have a reference to Persona 2, like, in a breaking the fourth wall kind of way. I hear that apparently in the original Japanese, it was actually a reference to a different game that Atlas made, but for the translation, localization, they went with a Persona 2 reference instead. Kinda weird. Hey, what's up, Kodo? Doing anything at school? Oh, really? Oh. Well, if you're looking for something to do, come talk to me, man. I'll be at the desk. Well, I guess I should go study. Nah, who needs to study, right? Kenji seems like he's hiding, so maybe you should talk to him after school. I think we will. Because, let me check. Oh, wait. Here's, Kazushi. What's up, Makoto? Surviving class today. Gonna go for a jog for lunch, so. I don't think whatever you say really matters. Sure. Seriously, let me go get ready. Wait a minute, we don't have enough time. I guess I'll stay late for practice. Come right, see you later. This just seems exciting. Maybe we should get a track team to practice at the school. Pretty sure, yeah, it says... it's like I wrote down some notes of the walkthrough, and it does say focus on the magician today. It's on the next rank, we've got to have a matching persona, basically. So, yeah, that's the problem we will run into here. We have to get that damn persona on our next visit to Tartarus, one way or the other, or we're going to have problems with these social links. Because it takes forever to rank these shit up once you get, you know, midway into it. Hey, what's up? I'm heading home right now. What are you doing? It seems like one sucks you. Will you meet with Kenji after school? Social link, rank 1. Yeah, Nakamata is the persona we gotta make. And it's level 5, so we have to be at least level 5 to be able to obtain that persona. So that's the annoying thing. We've got to keep our levels going, you know? Otherwise we're not gonna get matching personas. We have Jack Frost. And that's all they're gonna give you for now. Oh, you will? Cool, let's go somewhere then. He just seems happy. He's gonna tell us about his passion in life. I didn't, you know, remember early on in this Let's Play where I said, you know, I'm not gonna be visiting any of the shops that you spend time at like this. And the walkthrough points out, and as we're seeing here, you know, we get to see the interior of these places via the social links anyway, so, you know, it's not like we're missing out on too much of this. You were so dying, small ramen shop, and good. I think these places might boost stats as well, but the drawback for these is that you can only go to these places during the day, which, you know, is better suited to social links. So I can understand why the walkthrough, you know, basically points out, it's like, yeah, avoid them throughout the game. Focus on the social links. If you're gonna have stat boosts and stuff, do stuff in the evening. There's only like 2 or 3 social links related to the evening, so you got plenty of, you know, time to focus on that stuff. Contrary to its simple appearance, the setup has a complex flavor that is accentuated by uniqueness. Hey dude, your dorm's co-ed, right? So you like going to your car's room stuff? I think this is the response that he wants, right? Basically you can say no, or that's a secret. What do you mean it's a secret? Are you trying to say that you got nothing going on between you two? Kenji is brilliant. Well, I'm not interested in girls her age. When it comes to women, I like them to be older. What about you? Now you can either say older women or you like old. So let's agree with him. Let's relate with his, you know, quest for MILFs, I guess. No way, really? There aren't that many guys our age who like old women. Man, you're cool enough boy. Kenji seems happy. Well, tell you the truth, wait, this is just between us, okay? I have my aunt, so this is the secret plan I was talking about. I'm gonna ask her out. Not that it's a big deal or anything, well, yes it is a big deal since she's a teacher out of school. Anyways, I want you to be there when I ask her out. And you gotta prompt to and tell her, okay? Because if people find out that, they'll be all like, that's inappropriate or whatever. Yeah, this guy's insane. Kenji told you his secret plan. The relationship is stronger now. Yeah, a mysterious voice rings in your heads. It's like, Kenji, if you want to date an older teacher, at least graduate first. That I and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when you choose it to create the persona of the illusion arcana. You know, can you imagine? I mean, is there a thing, you know? It's like, what if two teachers at the same school were in a relationship or married? Would there be like a conflict of interest in ways? I don't know. It feels like some workplace stuff like that would be discouraged because, you know, what to have a falling out? Everything goes to shit, or, you know, I don't know. Classmate social linkers reach level 2. That creates personas of the magician arcana's gorilla. You know, I think we could actually make that persona by fusing two personas we've already got. I think, maybe. And because we've, you know, ranked up this social link, it will actually get some experience right from the get-go. That's the whole point. Well, that's one of the points for raising the social links. Yeah, you get experience points for whenever you fuse the persona of that arcana. Damn, dude, my favorite TV shows are Laters. Your favorite TV show is called Laters? So the return to the door. Chicka brown cow.
Oh, hey!
Hey, but Kodakun, have you joined any clubs? Oh yeah, that's cool. You seem pretty talented, so I'm not surprised. But by the way, maybe we should go to tartarus now. We've all lost, I think we should do anything we can to help. Plus I don't have practice today, so I could use the exercise. They always encourage you to go to tartarus every day. And you heard that right, she says she's got club activities. There will be certain points where she will, you know, be unavailable because she has club activities. So, yeah. You know, I wonder, it's like, in the remake, would they have it? I mean, that could, you know, have 2 in 1. You have the track team, so you got the chariot stuff. Replace the swim team with archery for Yukari. Switch the boxing out, and not the boxing, the kendo out for boxing, so you get Akiko. But then Yukari actually has a social link in this game, so it seemed kind of pointless, wouldn't it? I mean, it's kind of pointless anyway. Why did it's point having 3 clubs if you're all linked to the same social link? It's weird. Just don't take it lightly, okay? It's dangerous. I'm aware of that. Yes, we are. How is his condition? It's good, he's feeling good. But we're not going because, well, we'll be going tomorrow, I guess. And exploring tartarus is important to monitor the status of your teammates as well as your own. Teammates who are sick or tired should not be permitted to explore the town. By the way, you know, max academics, right, is linked to being able to get Tsuru social going, which is brutal because it's so hard to level it up. You gotta max it out. And Yukari's one is linked to Charm, which you also have to max out. It's brutal. All of it is brutal, but academics is by far the worst. Yo, some weapons and pieces of armor have special effects. Equipping one of them will affect your status, dude. I think only persona users can use them though. Shadows have weaknesses, so do we. Let me rephrase that. We don't have weaknesses on personas. I mean, I think our weakness would be, you know, being impaled. That sounds like a weakness. My persona seems to be weak against electricity, strong against wind. Should probably never learn any electricity skills. If you're around people who are sick, you might be getting affected. I wonder why you don't notice you're being affected until after. That's because you're concentrating so hard to fight. Well, anyway, just don't come near me if you get sick. I guess that probably, I don't know, maybe that's why it increases their chance of getting exhausted. I don't know. Despite this, they were able to safely finish the concert. The next story is about a strange animal from overseas. It's called the platypus. Platypus, an animal native to Australia, is an egg-laying animal. And behind the male platypus's feet are poisonous spurs. What a strange animal. We will reference this animal again in Persona 4. I guess they just really like the platypus. Just making sure. Just take a piss and maybe we can get into a great mood. You feel refreshed and you are feeling great. Then you sing karaoke and it all goes horribly wrong. Look how far you have to travel. I guess it makes sense though that the other locations aren't available because they'd be closed at this hour. Oh, Murkison did it. Yeah, sorry, we're full at the moment. Weekends are always like this. Guess that's why, you know, you gotta do Game Panic instead. That's kind of a bummer. I guess we did kind of make up for it by the fact that we, you know, had the visit to the nurse, I guess. What if yeah, I can't afford. Man, that's very unfortunate. Oh, is it this place? No, I don't think it is. What places? Yeah, this is the cafe. 500 yen? Well, that's cheaper than, you know, the other place. Rebone coffee! A charming flavor that will turn on your tongue. You stay here until midnight? I mean, it's better to increase at least one stack, you know? Can't afford to do one and do the other. Over in the mall. Chagall Cafe. You enjoy a cup of Pheromone coffee. I guess this is one of the few establishments we actually visit to increase our stats, but we do actually visit this place as part of some socials as well. You feel people looking at you. Is this an effect of the coffee, or is it the fact you've got blue hair and you look out of place? The sharpness increase. I actually mentioned this in my Little Busters Let's Play, which I recorded, I think it was yesterday. And, you know, I was talking about Persona 5, right? Character Ryuji, he's got blonde hair, clearly dyed hair, right? And the teacher acknowledges, like, well, when are you gonna dye your hair back to black? And I'm thinking this game is like, the protagonist has blue hair, nobody gives a shit. Mitsuru has red hair. Hell, there's a character in that very scene, the new character that was added into Persona 5 Royal. She's got freaking red hair, but nobody cares about that. Just like, no, she's an exception to the rule. Like, Mitsuru's an exception to the rule because Mitsuru's family owns the school. You know, the girl in Persona 5 Royal gets, you know, the excuse is, you know, she's popular and athletic, so we give her a pass on having, you know, non-natural hair color. It's weird. It's getting late. That's at least what I assume is the logic behind it. So I had to go back to the dorm. We shall study and hopefully get some RNG and get, you know, an additional boost, which has a very low chance of happening. So I had to study. Nope. Just regular academics. I think the text will probably say something like you were able to, you know, solve a complicated question or something like that. It's basically the text will be different if it gives you an additional point or two. Which, considering you need to get up to freaking 200 to max it all out, is, you know, very much needed. Get over here, conversation. Oh hey, you know the bookstore at the strip mall? Isn't there a grand reopening today? Ah, bookstore. Yeah, it was at a station. Go straight for a while, and it's after you cross coffee. You've been at the school for a while. You should explore more often. Chris Bellswell. I need to get some, you know, a drink and some yakisoba or whatever. Or did I already get that, actually? That's the end of the day. And the bookstore at the strip mall is reopening today. Yeah, looks like no practice for today, because it's not highlighted with the thing above his head. Let me check. No, I don't. I thought I did, though. Yes, not. There's gonna be a social link at some point where we're gonna need to have 2 specific items. That felt great. Nothing beats a nice nap in class. What'd you think? So let me guess, we're starting this new social thing, right? 25th, yep. We're going to the bookstore. How much money do I have? Well, we're gonna be making money later on. We'll be back to office. I just can't remember what. I don't think I wrote down it that far there, did I? Let me see. Yeah, I didn't write far enough to include that social. Still a ways away from getting that. Gotta keep on running. Father track team after all. God, these controls. How do you mess up the simple act of walking around? I think I'm gonna buy this anyway. Hey, you there, come on over. My yaki is delicious and only 400 yen. There's no options, and let's try some anyway. Hopefully we don't waste it in battle. Thanks, come again. Same weird takoyaki. I mean, how can you even call it that? It's in the name, octopus. Ridiculous. Everyone's making friends these days. I don't know, it seems like a lot of work. I know there's an upside to having friends, but if I could just figure out a way to do it without on and stuff, you know? Bookworms use books. We'd like to go inside. See.The, strip mall, bookworms, books. Old man and woman are behind the counter. Welcome. What would you like today? We have fresh pack. Sorry, as you can see, we don't sell fish here. Hey, you're a student, aren't you? You must be from Decagon High, right? That means you've probably seen the persimmon tree there. Persimmon tree? You think I'm making this up? I'm serious. It was planted right beside our walkway in the courtyard at school. Seems there's a persimmon tree somewhere at Decagon High School. It's not clear how the tree and this old couple are connected. I guess they are an odd couple as well, I guess. I'm sorry, he's rambling on like an old man. Just ignore him. Saying goodbye to the old couple, you decided to leave the bus. As you can see, it's not passing time. There's a reason for that. We've got to go back to the school, and then come back here. After we've confirmed the existence of the tree. Can't remember which side of the school. Pretty sure it's in the area leading to the sports building. That tree seems special for some reason. I wonder why it's there. Does it commemorate something? This is the tree. Small tree is grown here. Must be the persimmon tree that the old couple at bookstore turned out. Found a leaf on the ground. Obtained leaf. So we gotta take this leaf back to them to confirm that it is there. Kind of a pain in the ass. Go back and forth. Man, this recording's going on nearly an hour at this rate. After we're done with the social link, we head into tartarus and then I'll save the games. It's so awkward to use the D-pad. Just, you know, can't control it when you're pressing down. I have a leaf. Welcome to Bookworms. How many guests, smoking or not? Excuse me, may I see that leaf back? The old man is interested in the persimmon tree. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Like certain, I know. Oh, is this a leaf from the persimmon tree? Can I just call it a tree? It must have grown quite a bit to produce such things. Which, so you didn't want to come here to violence. You come here just to show us this. Yeah, basically. I knew it. I knew right from the start that you're a kind young man. The old man is showering you with praise. I've been meaning to go see that tree for a while now. But I'm not sure if these stumpy old legs will make that far. That was meant to be a pun here. Stumpy tree stump, that's my rift. Very clever, dear. Allow me to introduce my wife, Mitsuko. I'm Bunkichi. If you don't mind, would you tell us your name? So your name is Makoto. Then we'll call you Makoto. Bunkichi and Mitsuko seem happy. You told them about the persimmon tree. You got to know the old couple a little bit. What social link do you reckon they're gonna be? What arcana? It's probably pretty obvious because it always seems to be the case. Yeah. Seer's voice rings in your heads. Yep, the Hierophant. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create the son of the Hierophant. Always old people. I mean, they don't. I mean, this is probably the oldest, you know, in terms of age. You know, I think Dojima was the Hierophant in Persona 4, Sojiro in Persona 5. You know, it's basically the older characters tend to have this arcana social link. We've established a new social link. Like on that other save file that I was playing through on New Game Plus, so I got through the first proper boss in the game, right? And following the walkthrough, I got this up to like rank 8 by that point. It's crazy. It's getting dark now. We're open every day except Sunday. Come visit us if you get bored. After saying goodbye to Bunkichi and Mitsuko, you decide to go back to the building. I never actually maxed out their social link when I first played the game.
Where have you been?
You know, because I wasn't following a walkthrough, so it was a bit of a mess. Especially when more social links start to happen, you know? You know, you better be training while I'm out. If anything happens, it'll be you guys who have to do this. So Sending everyone out on their own is a good way to explore full darkness. If you stumble across an enemy, you might have to fight for yourself. That can be pretty dangerous. But if you're strong enough, the enemy will be afraid of you, so you won't have to worry. Yeah, when you get strong enough enemies, certain enemies anyway, if they're sufficiently underleveled compared to you, will basically run away from you. And I mean that outside of that as well. Because you know how they charge at you? Well, they do the opposite when they leave. With many people choosing to go overseas during the long vacation, it's a popular vacation choice this year. Airports are filled with air travelers. Under a survey, the most popular destination is once again Hawaii. Which, if I recall, was the only real school trip you go on in Persona 5. That's one thing I found disappointing about Persona 5. It didn't really have any much school activities, it didn't join any clubs. It felt a bit meh. But it makes sense, because you're basically, an outcast of sorts, you know? You can't be doing social activities. People look like, what is this? He's a normal person, I thought he was... Didn't he have a criminal record? I'm too young to be this tired. It sucks even more when you get tired in battle. When you're tired, you don't hit as hard and it takes longer to beat an enemy. Plus you get hit. Youngins don't know what's good for you. Back in my day, we knew where you went the rest. I understand your point, but what's with a corny impersonation? Sura Senpai should be in the meeting. She said she was going to do some training. Well, but if you want to go to Tartarus, she said it was alright. Which is the plan? You know, actually, let me check this machine. I think it was Mad Bull. I might as well buy it now. Mad Bull and the Takoyaki or wherever without the octopus is basically what we're going to need for a social link later on. We're gonna take a peek. No, I've already just noticed it myself. You don't feel great? You know how it says next 14 new? I think that is probably for like when the next proper, plot point will happen. I think. I'm not 100% sure. It's a bank of consoles. You don't know how to use it, but it's very advanced. It is a brand new Nintendo Switch. Giant size. I mean, I know those look like speakers, and they are speakers. But, you know, if you flip it around, it actually has controls underneath it. That'd be a weird design, wouldn't it? So the audio is, you know, facing away from something's the matter. Well, let's check every session. Seems that no one is ready. We go with the tartarus. Very well, we'll meet the tartarus right here. Don't do this. I'll let the others know. It's a Saturday night. That means it's tartarus night, which means I'm gonna wrap this part up pretty soon. Wonder how far in we can get. What level am I again? I'm level 5, so we should be encountering that Nekomata persona possibly appearing in Shuffle Time going forward. We could probably fuse it with, 2 personas we've got currently, but I don't know, it'd be easier to just get the persona, honestly, probably. So, I'm gonna save off screen, and that's gonna do for this part of this record session, so see you next time, viewers. See you next time.